Well, folks, it finally happened. For the first time in 5 years, the Ohio State Buckeyes took down the Michigan Wolverines on the football field. A tough day for Michigan fans and a glorious one for Buckeye Nation. The final score, 27-9, wasn't even that close, and it sends the undefeated Buckeyes to the Big Ten Championship. They're one step closer to defending their national title. Their opponent? The Indiana Hoosiers, who are also coming into this showdown with a perfect 12-0 record. This is shaping up to be an absolutely epic conclusion to the Big Ten season. You've got two undefeated teams battling for the conference crown. What more could you ask for? Well, if you're a fan of Barstool Sports, you might be asking for Dave Portnoy. But it looks like you won't be getting him. That's right, the El Presidente of Barstool, a die-hard Michigan man, has announced he's skipping the Big Ten Championship game coverage. Shortly after Michigan's loss, Portnoy took to X, formerly known as Twitter, to make his announcement. He wrote, and I quote, "I would like to announce that I will not be at the Big Ten Championship with Big Noon Kickoff. Good luck to all the teams involved." Now, this is pretty interesting. This was Portnoy's first season as part of the Big Noon Kickoff crew, a major part of the new partnership between Fox Sports and Barstool Sports that started this year. He's been a polarizing figure, bringing his signature Barstool style to a major network broadcast. So, his absence from the biggest Big Ten game of the year is definitely raising some eyebrows. But let's break down what could really be going on here. There are a few possibilities. First, it's entirely possible he was never scheduled to be there in the first place. Portnoy wasn't on every single Big Noon Kickoff show this season. His appearances were somewhat selective, so maybe the championship game just wasn't on his calendar from the get-go. Second, and this is a big one, maybe the Big Ten Conference itself doesn't want him there. Remember earlier in the season, during the Ohio State versus Penn State game in Week 11, Portnoy publicly claimed that the conference had benched him and didn't want him on the show. It's not a huge leap to think they might feel the same way about their premier event, the championship game. The Big Ten is a more traditional, buttoned-up organization, and Portnoy's style can be, let's say, a little much for them. Another thing to consider is the logistics of the show itself. The Big Ten title game is an 8 p.m. Eastern kickoff. It's a primetime game, not the usual big noon slot. There are only a few other games scheduled for that day, so Fox's pregame coverage plans might be totally different. Maybe there isn't a full-blown Big Noon Kickoff show planned in the same way. And let's be honest, with Michigan not in the game, the need for a dedicated Michigan man on the panel drops significantly. His whole shtick is being the passionate, biased Michigan fan. With them out, his role becomes a bit redundant. And finally, we have to consider the Barstool factor. This could all just be a genius marketing move, generating buzz and controversy over something that might be completely meaningless is a Barstool specialty. It's what they do best. Portnoy makes a dramatic post. Everyone starts talking about why he's not going. And it creates a new cycle out of thin air. The official Big Noon Kickoff account even reshared Portnoy's post, which kind of lends credibility to this theory. It feels less like a real conflict and more like a coordinated effort to get people talking. Is he being a sore loser? Is he being silenced by the conference? Is it all just a work? That's the beauty of it. It keeps you guessing. So, is Dave Portnoy just a salty Michigan fan who can't bear to watch Ohio State play for a title? Or is this a calculated move to create drama and get clicks? Or maybe it's just a simple scheduling issue. Whatever the reason, El Prez won't be on your TV screen for the Big Ten Championship. The Buckeyes and Hoosiers will battle it out. And the Big Noon Kickoff crew will be there, just one member short. What do you guys think is the real reason? Let me know down in the comments. Thanks for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more sports news and analysis.